Hi and welcome back to the channel. Well, if it's your first time here, my name's Andrew and thanks for joining me. If it's not your first time here, my name's still Andrew and I'd like to thank you for coming back. Well, this week I received a case from STARTRC for the Mini 4 and the Mini 5 Pro, and they've asked me to do a review on the case. Now, I'm not being paid for the review, even though that they did send me the case for free, but I did state to them I was only prepared to do the review providing I could give my honest opinion of it, be it good or bad, so that everybody knew exactly where they stood when they buy in a new case. Now, there are a few reasons why I agreed that I would do this particular case, and it's mainly because I do a lot of my filming either on the beach or up in the mountains, and living in Wales it does tend to be quite wet, so I wanted a case which is going to be waterproof, which is going to keep my drone safe and intact when I'm out travelling. With the bag that comes with the drone, yes, it's a nice bag, keeps everything safe, but it's not waterproof and it's not really robust enough for me to take in the type of environments where I'm going with the drone. So I needed a case that was robust and up to the job of going wherever I go with my drone. So I'm going to start with an unboxing, then I'm going to look at the build quality of the case, and then I'm going to take it out into some real life situations like down the beach. I'm living in Wales, it's raining, it's cold, it's windy, and I'm just going to see exactly how the case stands up to the Welsh weather. So the case itself is built with an impact-resistant ABS shell. It's also waterproof and it's dustproof. Now that's going to be really important in the type of environments I go, because although I don't fly in the rain, obviously, I do go places like down the beach or up in the mountains where it can be a lot of moisture, sand, dirt, grit blowing in the winds, that type of thing. So having something which is going to keep the drone protected is going to be really important for me. So this is the case. It has got an impact resistant shell made from ABS, and apparently it is waterproof as well as dustproof. So you've got a nice little carrying handle made from the same type of material, and it does seem to be a good thick rivet going into both sides of the handle. Now the latches are very secure and they don't release without putting some effort into it. So there's no way that they are actually just going to open up just by pulling them. You do need to press down on the red buttons, lift the latches up slightly, and then they're going to open up backwards. So the drone is going to be kept securely inside the case. There's no danger of it opening up accidentally and the drone falling out and being damaged. And also on the front of the case, you've got a little pressure relief valve. So if you are out and about travelling, say you're on an aircraft, that's going to adjust to any air pressure changes. And you've also got these little notches on either side. So if you want to put a little padlock through it, if you are travelling, that's going to keep the case secure as well. So no one's going to be able to open the case without having a key for the lock. So that's another good security aspect of the case. Now, it's not the lightest case I've known. It does come in at 1.7k, but I suppose that's a trade-off for having a hard shell case, which is going to keep your drone nice and secure. But there again, it is light enough for travel, yet solid enough to inspire confidence when you are out and about with it. It also comes with an IP67 waterproof, so that means it's going to be dust resistant, and it's also going to survive being doused in water for a short time up to 1 metre. So again, that's good things if you are travelling in wet environments. Okay, so let's move on to the inside. So the first thing we got is a little hard shell instruction card, and that's showing you all the positions within the case where your equipment goes. It also gives you a little rundown on the pressure valve and precautions to use that and what to do when you are travelling with it. And in the case as well, you've also got the carrying strap. That's nice and secure. Now inside the case you've got the foam itself, and that's dense EVA foam, and as you can see everything is nicely cut out and shaped to the parts of the drone and the controller. So this means that the drone is going to fit nice and snugly, it's not going to rattle about, it's not going to get damaged, so the drone's going to be nice and safe when you are travelling. So you've got 10 different sections in the foam. You've got one for your drone, one for your controller, one for your ND filters, 2 for your joystick sticks. Then you've got 3 separate sections for batteries, 1 for your battery charger, but you can also include the 3 batteries within that, so you've got enough space actually for 6 batteries, and then you've got a final section where you can put your charger and all your leads in as well to keep them safe and secure. And the phone sections just pull out nice and easily, like that. And as you can hear now, probably, it started to rain, and this is exactly why I wanted to go for a hard shell case, because living in Wales, things like this happen all the time. I don't want to be down the beach anymore with a case that's going to allow the water to come in. I need something that's going to be nice and secure. And this is the point where I stop for 2 minutes and say, if you are finding the video useful, if you could do the like and subscribe thing, that would be great, as well as the notification bell. There's also a link below for buy me a coffee, and anything I get from that is going to go towards the new DJI Neo 2, which is due out in 2 weeks. And that's going to allow me to give my honest opinion about the actual drone itself, because obviously I'm not sponsored by DJI or anybody else. So that would be greatly appreciated too. And now I'm going to go down the beach with the drone and the case and put it to the test in a real life situation where the weather's not brilliant. It is windy, rainy, and there's going to be a lot of dust. So just going to see how the case holds up. Okay, well, I'm down the beach now. It's absolutely blowing a gale. You can see by the flags over there how bad it is. So I'm going to leave the case out in the sand for the next 30 minutes or so and just see how it gets on. This is why I keep on about buying me a coffee, which would greatly appreciate it, because I'm down the beach drinking this, and you can see that this big storm is coming in now. Right, so I've been out here now for nearly 10-15 minutes. I'm not doing any more because it's too cold, and I'm going to go home and wash the case off. So it didn't quite go according to plan because the rain moved off in a different direction and didn't actually come to me. So I've come back home now and I've got the case ready, I've got the hose pipe ready, and I'm just going to give it a good soak in just to wash all the sand off. I'll dry it off and then see exactly what it's like inside. Okay, so there's the case, still soaking wet, so I'm just going to dry it off. And then I'm going to see how well it held up. So as you can see, it is bone dry. And as you can see, apart from the water on the seals on the outside, as you'd expect, there's nothing on the drone. There's been no sand ingress, no dust, water, nothing. Everything is exactly the same and perfectly dry as it was before I went out. Okay, so now my verdict. Well, if you've seen my other videos, especially where I compare the Mini 4 to the Mini 5 and whether or not it's worth upgrading, then you know that I'm not one to hold back on my opinions about a specific product. So in this situation, although the case is heavier than the traditional bag and you've got no space for propellers, you do have a case which is not only well built and robust and secure, but you've also got that secure inside to keep the drone nice and safe so it doesn't rattle. Plus you've got the added protection of the IP67, so it's going to be waterproof as well as dustproof. So for me, if you are a serious flyer, investing in a case like this is really a no-brainer. Okay, if you found the video useful, please do the like and subscribe and the notification bell. That'll keep you updated for any videos I got coming out. There's also a link below for all my equipment, and there's also one for Buy Me a Coffee, and any funds I get from Buy Me a Coffee are going to go towards the new DJI Mini 2, which is due out in 2 weeks, and that'll help me produce more videos like this one where I can give my honest opinion about a particular product. If you've got any questions in relation to the DJI Mini 4, the Mini 5, the Hover X1 Pro or Pro Max, the DJI Neo or the DJI Neo 2 in 2 weeks time, let me know in the comments below. And if there's anything you want to see, also let me know and I'll do my best to oblige. Thanks very much. Bye.